tuning into 2K Sports. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point guard. Now here's Anderson. Spins. Just 5 on the clock. Over Morris. It's hauled in by George. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Love the focus Leonard has at the arc. He won't take shots he doesn't like.
The drive by Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Deep two from Russell. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Jackson finds Leonard. Back to Jackson. A three from Morris. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Russell against Jackson. Russell, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Back to Leonard. From downtown. Rebound, Minnesota.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Russell against Jackson. They grab their own miss. Outside, George. On the wing, Jackson. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
Excellent pass, PG-13. Keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Passes to Morris. Outside for Jackson. And stolen by Russell. Here's Edwards going inside. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
Now, here is Russell. A three ball. It's hauled in by George.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Now here's Jackson. Outside Leonard. This one for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got 6 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Jackson passes to George. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota, trailing by 5. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
And that's letting the defense off the hook. No excuse for blowing that layup.
Here's Jackson. That falls. Nice lead that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Edwards. Goes up the baseline. Tries the spin move. Here's McDaniels. Up again, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Clippers lead by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
So on the floor for Minnesota, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Deep 2 from Russell. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Russell's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Minnesota. Pass to Morris. He kicks it to Jackson. Right side, George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
The defense on George a little too tight there, but to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him.
Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
Hangs. That one, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Morris. George against Anderson. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Anderson's got his first points of the game.
Nice follow through, the snap of the wrist. Kyle Anderson working hard on his mechanics.
Up top, Morris. Defended by Anderson. Jackson has the open look. Hands it from downtown. Jackson's got 9.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Here's Russell. Outside Edwards. Paul George with the steal. And there's the pass to Morris. Outside for George. He takes it in. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Smooth off the bounce with the strength to finish through contact. Paul George showing us how it's done.
Here's Edwards. He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Timberwolves trail by 6. Russell finds Edwards. George with the defensive effort. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
A decisive finish for Reggie Jackson at the rim.
Now, here is Russell. Over Jackson. Now, Gobert. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Leonard the pass to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Gobert down low, working on Zubac.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Stolen by McDaniels, stolen by George. Morris kicks to Leonard. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 10-point game. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Zubac's the pass to George. Out to Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Leonard with no one around. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Timberwolves trail by 10. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Anderson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
One thing about Kyle Anderson, he's always had good balance, can absorb contact and maintain his rhythm.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Out to Morris. Fires from deep. That ball's nice feed that time from George. Morris has got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. With 4 seconds on the clock and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
We all know Kyle Anderson can do it all. Once he gets a little bit more consistent with the shot, watch out.
Minnesota shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And so it's the Los Angeles. All right, thank you, David.
Your Clippers, 31. The Timberwolves, 22.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Reggie Jackson has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Robert Covington out there with Batum, and it's man in at the small forward. Pass to McLaughlin. Pass to Reed. 6 to shoot. It's tipped.
A sneaky present at the defensive end. Nicholas Batum was all over that shot.
Powell dishes the Wall. On the wing, Batum. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Clippers lead by 11.
You know what makes Nicholas Batum indispensable? When they need him in the paint, he's there. When they need him on the perimeter, he's there.
No good from Moore.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Out to the right wing. Defended by Covington. Stolen away. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. Kicks it out to Covington. Minnesota with the rebound. And with Batum, his versatility. He has earned him a lot of minutes over his career.
Kevin, reason why? When you got a guy who can guard a wing and get you points in the paint, that'll always get you some floor time.
Clippers leading by 11. Powell, the pass to Covington. And Wall kicks to Covington. Pass to Batum. 5 on the clock. Here's man. Elbow shot is on the way. It's hauled in by Noel.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And he dunks it down.
Oh, and look at his man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
And it might be humiliating for the defender, but it feels oh so good on the other side. My goodness. Ball taking his time here. Kicks it out to Covington. Back to Wall.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Powell. Reed with the block. Here's McLaughlin. Defended by Batum. Noel. McLaughlin. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Powell dishes the Wall. Back to Powell. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Shakes him. Crafty move. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for L.A.
There's 1:17 left here in the third quarter. At the top of the key, Reed. Second chance shot. That one, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Wall passes to Covington. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
Here's McLaughlin. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Lays it up and banks it in. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. 4-3, Covington. Minnesota with the rebound. It's stolen by Wall. Covington kicks to Powell. Outside, Wall. Back to Powell, to the middle. Stolen by Reed. Here's McLaughlin. And the layup's good off the glass. McLaughlin's got 6 points.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Shoots from the right block. Back to Morris. George against Edwards. George, no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. Jacks up a 3. Edwards can't hit. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by George. Edwards, that's good.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Morris finds George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Into the lane. Left side Jackson. Outside George. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Anderson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Edwards. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Here's Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Clippers leading by 7. George with no one around. Good on the triple.
A reliable jump shooter. Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
Here's Russell. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Morris dishes to Leonard. Here's the 3. From deep, George. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Clippers lead by 12.
A rare offensive rebound for Reggie Jackson, but he knows what to do with it once he gets it.
Here's Edwards. That one's off, still out of sync. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Leonard, the pass to Zubac, kicks to George. Bulls from the top of the key. And it's George again missing. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Down low, here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
Russell from long range. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Morris finds Leonard. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Timberwolves trail by 14. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
George dishes to Jackson. Leonard looking around. Outside, George. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And once Edwards gets a step on you, it's likely going to be a bucket or a foul or both.
Leonard, the pass to Morris. It's stolen by Gobert.
It's just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And, you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And, guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And here is Los Angeles now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Back to George. In the corner, it's Morris. George finds Jackson. Outside, George. Outside, Leonard. So the Clippers winning this one easily. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve. NBA basketball. This is kept. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. Shot clock at 5. Here's Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Morant's got the opening field goal of the game for the Grizzlies. Now here's Jackson. Inside, Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
How about that pass from Reggie Jackson? Right on the money, folks.
Here's Morant. From deep. The shot, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Brooks. Over George. Adams trying to free himself up. Brooks misses. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them.
Oh!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Jackson against Morant. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
George, that's a two-pointer. That one misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. The pass to Morant. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. On the wing, Bane. Oh, and he misses the dunk. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, speed, intelligence, touch. Kawhi Leonard has it all.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 2. For 3. Morant with another miss. Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest. How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Jackson looking it over. Morris kicks to Jackson. And there's the drive. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside, Bane. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Brooks outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. The shot missing. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Morris passes to Leonard. Outside, George. Outside for Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Reggie Jackson.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And he sinks the second. The Clippers in the lead. Outside Jackson. And Bane pulls it down.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Morant kicks to Bane. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Memphis moving that ball around. Now here's Morant for 3. Doesn't go that time. With the end of 1 quarter of play. Still a close game. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Leonard kicks to George. And he banks in the layup. George has got 7.
Well, Paul George has got a tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense.
Pass to Jackson. Launches it. Morant outside. For the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. 10 points for him.
And once he becomes a little steadier from deep, watch out. Morant will be almost unstoppable offensively.
Here's George. And Adams sends it back. Morant drives in. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play.
First team.
That's on Reggie Jackson. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Jackson passes to George. Launches a three. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis leading. Morant scanning the floor. Jackson kicks to Morant. Leonard with the steal. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
While he is deliberate, Kawhi Leonard reads the defense and knows when and where to put a pass. That was beautifully done.
Morant outside. No good from outside. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Takes it inside. Yep, it counts. Leonard's got his second basket of the game. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jackson against Morant. Now Bane. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Nice shot by Brooks.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Jackson dishes to George. Jackson against Morant.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Takes it out to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Releases. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got 4 rebounds in this game. Out to Morant. Left side, Bane. Brooks outside. Morant against Jackson. From outside, off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
He had a nice open look right there. 9 points for Paul George. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And then Morant slams it in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Reggie Jackson, one of those guys who does a little bit of everything. Can score it, can be a setup guy, can play the 1, can play the 2. You love his versatility.
Payne for 3. Out to Morant. Stolen by Zubac. George with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Leonard the pass to Jackson. George against Payne. George, no good. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Memphis moving it around. Now here's Morant for 3. Three-pointer. Morris with the rebound. Right side George. Here's Leonard. And the rejection by Jackson. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's Leonard on the money from 12 feet away. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a thank you, David, for that interview.
Your Clippers, 20. The Grizzlies, 18.
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Williams, and it's Jones in at the point. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league, and he's just coming into his prime, so he fits the timeline of their stars.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Yeah, sometimes that's the best you can hope for with Wall inside. Send him to the charity stripe.
The Clippers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
John Wall taking 2
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. A 2-point game. Here's Tillman, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And for Memphis, they're shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Passes it to Concho. Outside, Jones. 6 on the shot clock. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
jump ball.
On the clock, Tillman passes to Jones. That misses off the backboard. And Los Angeles guys shooting around 41% on the night. Powell finds Covington. Back to Powell. Lays it up off the glass. Powell's got his first 2 points.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Jones against Wall. And now the Clippers on the break. Powell, no one around him. Offline with his 3. Memphis trailing here. Here's Conchar. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Wall kicks to Powell. Wall against Jones. The Grizzlies pull it in. He feeds it to Williams. Outside, Batum. Here's Mann. Tillman grabs the miss. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
It's Jones on the wing, covered by Wall. Just 5 to shoot. Williams passes to Tillman. There's the steal.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is a crucial part of the defense for these guys.
Pass to Aldama for the lead. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Aldama's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And the pass to Mann. finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The Clippers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Jones, the pass to Aldama. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Here's Powell, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
See, the athleticism of Norman Powell is a problem. This guy understands how to get defenders committed to him.
For Los Angeles, they have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line. Good on the second free throw.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Morant outside. Outside, Bain. It's hauled in by George.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Takes it off the glass. George has got 11 points.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Morant passes to Aldama. Outside Leonard. Back to Morris. Shoots over Morant. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. The pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Jackson against Morant. In the corner, it's Payne. Leonard looking around. Banked in off the glass. Leonard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
But Kawhi Leonard's strength through contact, one of the real problems you've got to deal with as a defender.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Jackson is checked in for the Grizzlies. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. It's hauled in by Zubats.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as...
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
And so here are the Clippers. They lead by 4. Here's Jackson. The shot off that time. And Memphis the other way now. Morant passes to Jackson. Good. And a nice assist from Morant.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
And the Clippers call time here. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
We know Reggie Jackson has the quickness to get inside and the toughness to make a play, folks.
Both free throws good from Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant outside. Drives to the hoop and finished off by Morant.
And focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
Jackson kicks to George. Back to Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Morris passes to George. Outside for Jackson. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Paul George, one of those players the media appreciates because he doesn't give you pat answers. When you ask him a question, he is thoughtful and is honest. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Morant outside. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Morris finds Jackson. Clippers moving the ball around. And here's George. Zubac. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Clippers lead by 6.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Morant against Jackson. Morant kicks to Bain. Out to Morant. Jackson from long range. Paul George grabs the miss.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Zubac the pass to Leonard. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And now it's a 9-point Clipper lead.
Boy, the range of Kawhi's shooting just keeps getting deeper and deeper. He really stretches you out.
Bain looking around, and it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 9. Jackson finds Leonard. Over Brooks. Morris against Jackson. Morris, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Outside Leonard.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Oh, Morris in position. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Morant dishes to Brooks. Bain kicks to Jackson. Out to Morant. Brooks outside. And just miss after miss right now. Jackson passes to Zubac. And again, the Clippers turn it over.
Grizzlies ball.
Morant outside. From deep three-point range, no good. So it's Los Angeles winning this one. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
at power forward.
And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And Morant with the basket on the assist from Jackson.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Shoots over Morant. That one off the back iron and out.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Outside Bain. Brooks, right side. Clock at 6. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Now Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Pulls up on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Here's Russell, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Taking the hit and still getting it to go down. Russell showing you some nice toughness there.
Moran against Russell. From deep, Bain. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Now here's Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he...
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Edwards.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Anthony Edwards.
And he's good on the second.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Minnesota.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Here's Edwards, driving to the basket, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's on Steven Adams. That free throw, no good.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
Good on the second one. 1:16 left in the opening quarter. Morant against Russell. Morant, the pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Here's Edwards. And too long on the shot. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. On the wing, Brooks. Outside Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. That one no good. Memphis leading. Pass to Brooks. And stolen by Edwards. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Towns can't get it to go.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Here's Edwards. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws.
Third team foul. Memphis foul. Desmond Bain.
And he makes a first.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 11 seconds left in the opening quarter. On the wing, Bain. From behind the arc. Can't get it to drop. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8 points. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
That's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in the...
What a throwdown!
Wasting no time matching the slam with one of their own.
Showing some serious fight right there.
Well, I think that tells you a little something about them as a team, guys. I mean, they don't just want to beat you. They want to beat you down and beat you at your own game.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision. That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Lets it fly. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Outside Bain. Three-pointer. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Bain with it. Towns covering. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Now here's Towns. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Bain with the rebound. Bain's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Towns for 3. Kept alive by Minnesota. The shot by Russell. No good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Moran against Edwards. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Adams. Minnesota with a rebound.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Edwards, the pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. A rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Nifty move. That's good from Adams on the assist by Brooks. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Russell from outside. Here's Edwards. That's his 5th miss. Only made 2 shots in this one so far.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
McDaniels from long range. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And coach must have had a really good look at this one. He called a coach's challenge for the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach...
The previous play is under review.
Action takes place on the court.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Any possessions. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Russell against Moran. To the inside, and stolen by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. Trying to get back on track. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Steven Adams.
Good show of power that time by Towns, putting his shot up despite the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
That one's no good. The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Bain. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Here's Edwards. And it's Bain with the rebound. Bain's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Morant. Pass to Bain. 4-3. Hits the trifecta. And it's an 8-point Memphis lead.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity. Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
They've got Kyle Anderson, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Prince in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. A slam dunk by Reid.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Conchar, good.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Here's Noel. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Anderson for 3. It doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Jones. On the wing, Conchar. Fires for 3. Anderson pulls it down. The Timberwolves trail. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's McLaughlin. Here's Noel. Green with the defensive effort. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Inside. Here's Tillman. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Reed can't hit. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Aldama. Outside Jones. Here's Conchar. There's the triple. McLaughlin with the rebound. Down low. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
And that one misses. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Aldama. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Anderson. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the paint. Deflects the pass.
2 minutes.
Pass to Aldama. And that one good. And the Grizzlies lead by 11. Minnesota's shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Prince from downtown. Conchar pulls it in.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Jones with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. Pass to Tillman. Oh, and Reed with a block. And he recovers it. Tillman misses. So it's Minnesota now. 11-point game. To the inside. McLaughlin. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Minnesota foul. Jordan McLaughlin. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. McLaughlin with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Here's Noel. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. The Grizzlies pull it in. Conchar's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Green. Pass to Aldama. Stolen by Anderson. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Noel. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. From the wing, Noel, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
On the wing, Brooks. Jacks up a 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And that sequence was all Morant. Excellent work turning his defense into offense.
Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Noel. Here's McLaughlin, pounded by Morant. Looking to win the run. Prince on the attack. Grizzlies with the rebound. Left side Bain. Adams, the pass to Morant. Outside Bain. Outside for Morant. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. The shot won't fall. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Noel going inside, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Bain, the pass to Adams, and it's slammed in by Adams.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Anderson for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The drive by Morant. On the wing, Bain. Outside for Brooks. There's Jackson with the 3. The shot misses. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Anderson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. Fires the 3. Adams against Reed. Jackson for 3. No good that time. The Timberwolves shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. Here's Anderson. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Beyond the arc. And there's Bain. That one's good. The assist by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 15. And Minnesota calls time here. They're trailing by 15. A minute 22 left in the 4th quarter. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Good work defensively by Brooks. And here's Memphis. They're on a 12-4 run.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Grizzlies.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Bain against Edwards. Right side Morant. Brooks finds Bain. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Jackson outside. Over Towns. And stolen by Edwards. And here's the fast break. And it's Towns with the power finish.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Right side Bain. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And they get it back. Edwards against Morant. From deep three-point range. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time...
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports. Brink and Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. 5 on the clock. Off target from three-point range. They get a hand on it. Gobert the pass to Edwards. He kicks it to McDaniels. Pass to Russell. Feeds to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
He's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instinct's just showing off from Russell there.
Kicks it out to Leonard. There's the three. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Also looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers grab the miss. And Brent, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have two teams in LA that can be this good.
Los Angeles is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Out to the right wing. Towns wide open. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
That's so look. can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to screen down the lane, then toss it off with the thunder finish.
Now here's McDaniels. Towns down low, covered by Morris. And it's Towns missing. Leonard attacking. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Such a difficult guy to keep up with and also have a conversation with. Leonard, sometimes all you can do is foul.
Leonard hits them both. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Edwards. And he can't stop the run as he misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Nobody near Leonard. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Leonard kicks to George. Takes the 3. He's off on that one. Timberwolves trail by 5. It's deflected. Leonard with the steal. Back to George. Morris against Russell. And here's Leonard from 3. Gobert pulls it in. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Clippers leading by 5. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. You look at his shooting percentages over the past couple of seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Morris outside. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morris. That shot off. Towns with the defensive effort. Edwards passes to Towns. Back to Edwards. Beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to Jackson. There's the dish to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. Fires from 18. Misses off the right iron.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Outside, George. And he drives in. And George with the stuff.
Showing off those long strides. Really tough to keep Paul George off of his straight line when he's on the bounce.
George against Edwards. Here's Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Los Angeles.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
and talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Jackson, that's a two-pointer. That one off the back iron and out.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Edwards can't hit. Clippers leading by 8. George finds Morris. Zubac the pass to George. Three-pointer. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Towns. Edwards got 5 now. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball? In player movement to a team's success.
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game. Clippers have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Morris looking over the floor. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Outside Edwards. Outside Towns. Back to Edwards. And the rejection by Zubac. Jackson kicks to George. Passes it to Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. And the Clippers miss again. Timberwolves trail by 6. Towns up top. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
Count it. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Edwards kicks to Russell. The kick out to Towns. A three-pointer, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
2 minutes remaining in that. 2 minutes.
Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. George has got his second bucket.
You always talk about the first 2 steps in transition and call George out quick and decisively that time.
Back to Russell. Over Jackson. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Clippers leading by 8. Leonard the pass to Zubac. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Great positioning on the putback.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Zubac against Gobert. Now Leonard. He's got 7, 4 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
49 seconds left in the second quarter. Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside, Edwards. Knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
What a play by Leonard there. Gets up the court so fast, and nothing's going to stop him from finishing strong.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Towns dishes to Russell. A kick out to Towns. Elbow shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. Los Angeles leading by 8. Jackson with it. Morris outside. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. All right, David, thank you. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Robert Covington out there with Batum, and it's man in its small forward. McLaughlin, no good. Clippers leading by 8.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. The pass to Noel. And he uses the glass on the layup. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls.
And you got to respect Wall's tenacity. This is a player who hasn't let injury slow him down. He always puts in a big effort and just pushes himself to give his all.
McLaughlin, no good. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Mann, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Mann's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
That's a smart read from Powell. He analyzed the play there and made the right pass.
Here's Noel, got a hand on it. And now here comes Wall, leading the break. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Well, he didn't need to add the spice, but I like it spicy.
Here's Noel, guarded by Powell. Spins. Pass to McLaughlin. 5 to shoot. No good on that one. Great D that time from Powell. Los Angeles leading by 11. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
The kick out to Wall. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards got his fourth rebound in this one. Outside, Towns. Fires it up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Towns has got 7.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Russell against Wall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Russell against Jackson. Russell kicks to McDaniels. No good from the wing. Clippers leading by 9.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Morris finds George.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
Edwards can't hit. Clippers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. George passes to Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Pass to McDaniels. Great tee that time from Leonard. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Nobody near George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Effortless from Paul George, knocking it down off the good pass.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Passes it to McDaniels. And so it's Los Angeles sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Edwards. No good on the shot. The Clippers go the other way with it. There's the pass to Morris. To the right side. That's tipped. To the inside. Zubac finds Morris. Leonard looking around. Nailed from three-point land. Leonard's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Los Angeles. Here's Edwards, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
And Edwards drops them both. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Outside, George. Jackson kicks to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Lets the three fly. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 5. His three-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 15. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Edwards passes to Towns. Back to Edwards. And the rejection by Zubac. And George kicks to Leonard. The three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Russell plays with such great change of pace and deceiving the defense right there. Got the D out of position.
And the second free throw, good. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Now here's Leonard. Out to Morris. Towns with the steal. Edwards against Leonard. Pass to Towns. Edwards looking it over. Over George. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 7 rebounds in the game. The shot by George, no good. Timberwolves trail by 14. Outside Russell. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Back to Jackson, and stolen by Russell. The tray. Here's Gobert. Morris with the rebound. Clippers leading by 14. Outside Leonard. Morris passes to Leonard. Back to Morris. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Zubac, that's good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
That one misses. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Timberwolves trail by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Los Angeles.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Leonard.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
From deep. And the Clippers miss again.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
It's Russell with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Russell in complete control that time. Score off of that drive, that's a skill you have to have as a combo guard in this league. And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Spydi, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. Now here's Jackson. George outside. Puts up a three. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Payne with it. Guarded now by George. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Up top, Jackson, pounded by Morant. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Outside Morant. There's the three. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Bane. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line.
Desmond Bane, 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Here's George. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Stolen by Bane. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Jackson. And he can't get that one. Oh, solid D from Leonard. The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Look at the handles by Kawhi Leonard. He has worked on that part of his game. He has his defender on skates.
Morant against Jackson. Brooks the pass to Bane. The three. And he buries his first look.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp three-point shot.
Jackson down low, pounded by Morant. Brooks against Leonard. Pass to Morris. George with it. 5 to shoot. For 3. He drops it from range.
Though he doesn't show a lot of expression, PG-13 is ultra competitive. Claps back from distance. Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
From 20 feet. George's shot is off. As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Spydi.
No doubt, BA, he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Now here's Leonard. Out to the right wing. Zubac passes to Leonard. And here's George. Back to Leonard. Up top, Jackson. Pounded by Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Morant, such a quick thinker. He doesn't hesitate on the catch and shoot.
George against Bain. George passes to Jackson. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Memphis has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Jackson against Morant. Outside Bain. Pass to Adams. Back to Bain. Outside for Brooks. From deep, Morant. Rebound by the Clippers.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
George passes to Morris. Out to Leonard. From the arc. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Leonard's got 5 now.
As we know, there's no magic way to defend Kawhi Leonard. You just do the best you can each time down the floor.
No one covering.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Morris for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Memphis. They have a... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Leonard. Jackson against Morant. Out to Leonard. 3-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Give him 8.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
Here's Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
George passes to Jackson. The 3-ball. And George with the basket on the assist from Jackson.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Bain with it. Guarded now by George. Zubats comes with a double team. There's Jackson with the 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now. George finds Leonard. It's George on the wing, guarded by Bain. Morris for 3. He can't hit that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
You've got to be faster than that to beat John Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
Leonard against Brooks. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Bain. Brooks outside. Takes the 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. And now it's a 10-point Grizzly lead. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when plan A fails.
Well, BA, a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly.
Now here's Jackson. Excellent D there from Morant.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's the break. Pass to Zubats. Now Leonard takes a 3. Fires in the triple. Leonard's got 11.
As a coach, you feel so comfortable with Kawhi on the floor. He's one of those guys, when the clock is ticking down, get him the ball.
Now here's Morant. He's got 18.
huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Here's George. Great D that time from Bain. Memphis has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Morant with it. Jackson in his pocket. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Outside for Morant. 1:27 left in the second quarter. Driving inside, and then Morant with the dunk.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Morris into the lane. He's off on that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Here's Bain. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to George. Morris for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3 from Bain. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubats has got his 6th rebound on the night. The baseline J. Leonard gets the bucket. Leonard's got 13.
What an effort from Kawhi so far on offense. He's working hard and finding plenty of shots.
And so it's Memphis closing out. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
The Grizzlies, 27. The Clippers, 20.
And if you're just joining in, 1/2 is in the books. 1/2 to go. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Terrence Mann is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Batum in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Jones. The Clippers getting their last shot to go.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That's good from Jones.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Tyus Jones.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Wall, the pass to Covington, and it's good. 2 points.
Inside, Robert doesn't hold back. He does whatever it takes to get his shot off.
Jones against Wall. From deep. Covington grabs the board. The Clippers trail. Nice move. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Inside. Outside for Green. Outside Jones. Takes it inside. Pass to Tillman. Back to Jones. No good with a layup. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Wall. Off with the layup. Well, Memphis shooting the ball at 48% so far. Outside, Green. Here's Tillman. Tries again. Outside for Green. This one for 3. The putback. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Pretty even game going here in Memphis. Here's Mann. Here he goes. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block. A 3-point opportunity here.
Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State. Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
Memphis calls timeout. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Now Jones. Pass to Conchar. On the wing, Green. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Tillman. Here's Conchar. Here's Aldama. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Jones with the ball. On the wing, Conchar. Shot to end the cold streak. And another miss by Memphis. And for Mann, proving he belongs earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
And B.A., I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Timeout called. Memphis. So Memphis ends up going with a new group, and the Clippers will go for a different look here. Zubac, he's checked in for Covington. Leonard comes in for Mann. Paul George, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Jackson in for Wall. Morris, he's checked in for Batum.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Payne against George. Leonard on the wing. No good from outside. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Moran against Jackson. And it's Adams with the finish.
A merciless slam by Steven Adams, using all of his athleticism to rub it right in the defensive space.
Now here's George. He's got 6. Leonard outside. Pass to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 1:04 left in the third. Outside Morant. Morant with the slam!
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
And Leonard, here we go, to the middle. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They've led by as much as 10. Jackson against Morant. Right side Bane. Good. And the setup by Morant. And now a 4-point Grizzly lead.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Morris for 3. No good there.
Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground. Textbook. Old school rebound.
Inside. Deflected.
On the block shot, Dillon won't beat you with length, but he does have good lift off the floor.
The third quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 4. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Leonard against Brooks.
Nice defense by Dylan Brooks, using his power on that play.
To the wing on the left. Morant with it. Jackson in his pocket. That's tipped. It's stolen by Leonard. George outside. Pass to Zubac. Now Jackson. Leonard outside. George passes to Morris. 4 on the clock. Here's Jackson. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Off target at the rim. The Clippers trail. Jackson pass to Leonard. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Well, the Grizzlies shooting at 45% of the game so far. Pass to Brooks. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He said, quote, "We are within striking distance. This is where we take over and turn this game into our favor. Let's go get it."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Jackson against Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Now here's Morant. Here's Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And it's a 10-point Grizzly lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Morant against Jackson. Fires from deep. Morant, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Leonard for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant's got 4 rebounds now. 3-pointer Brooks. Drops in the 3.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
Leonard for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Morant off the drive on the wing Bane. Adams with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Left side Bane. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
Here's Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Steven Adams. And he drops the first. He does not get the second one.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
On the wing, Brooks. A minute 6 left in the 4th quarter. Back to Morant. Brooks outside on the wing Bane. The 3 goes up on the baseline. No luck on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. In transition, here come the Clippers. George for three. That one is off. Left side, Morant. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Payne, the pass to Jackson. Now here's Morant. Ooh, Morris with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And here's Morant. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
Let's bring up the start.
You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point guard. And it's Morant missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Russell kicks to McDaniels. From past the arc. That one's not going to go. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Brooks up on top. Jackson passes to Bain. Outside for Jackson. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, Jackson has become a threat from range, taking and making those shots more consistently.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it can feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Edwards. And the rejection by Jackson. Edwards kicks to Towns. Takes a three. Gobert. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now, here's Bain. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by McDaniels. Russell feeling it out a bit. Now, here's McDaniels. Guarded by Morant. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus out there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A tough cover in there. Jackson Jr. can post you. He can face you up. He can finish with either hand.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long. And by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
And, man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Towns down low, guarded by Jackson. The kick out to Towns. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And pure cash. Whenever Towns gets these types of looks, he's consistent at spraying.
Morant against Russell. Out to Brooks. Fires for three. Hits it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Towns, the pass to Russell. 1:19 left to play in the first. That one good for 2.
A quick-minded player. Russell can adapt to defenses and put the ball through the hoop.
Morant looking around. Brooks outside. Outside, Bain. Pocket 6.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Bain against Edwards. Wide open look. Brooks grabs the board.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now here's Morant. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Edwards, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Morant left side. Jackson has the open look, and a miss there on the triple. And so it's Memphis in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after.
Please give a big round of applause.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Grizzlies. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 8-point game. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. Tries again. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Morant against Russell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Here's Edwards driving the lane, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Brooks for 3. Jackson with it. Edwards there. Gobert with the block. They retain possession. Adams' shot is good. Here is Russell. Pass to Towns. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. And no good. Nice D from Russell. Now here's McDaniels. Brooks covering. Tries the spin move. Towns wide open. They get it back. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
When Gobert goes up, he gets up. Airtime to spare as he slams the putback home.
Here's Morant. Brooks with no one around. Memphis the rebound. And Adams kicks to Bain. Morant dishes to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Bain for 3. Rebound Minnesota.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside Edwards. He dishes it to Russell. Back to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The shot, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Russell passes to Edwards. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations right of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from three. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the three-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
Here's Russell. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Russell's got his second basket.
So shifty with the ball in his hands. Russell changes pace with the best of them.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Towns. On the wing, Bain. Morant outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago. And most would consider that to be a success.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Russell passes to McDaniels. Out to Russell. Wide open. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And I like when Russell plays with pace. That was a good shot in rhythm, and that can get him going.
On the wing, Bain. McDaniels defending. Morant passes to Adams. And it's good for 2. Adams has got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Bain against Edwards.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And he makes the first.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things. The refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Inside, here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Towns for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. The clock runs out, and we're
Grizzlies, 29. The Timberwolves, 17.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
We've got Green, and it's Conchar into the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Pass to Aldama. Here's Tillman. Now the pass to Aldama. Here's Jones. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 12. It's Prince on the wing. From 10 feet out, and that one hits back iron.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Outside, Jones. On the wing, Green. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Jones. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Minnesota shooting around 40% from the floor here. Here's Noel. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to McLaughlin. It's Prince on the wing. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Prince has got the first basket of the second half here for the Timberwolves. Left side, Jones. Pass to Green. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Stolen by Anderson. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Memphis leading by 10. Passes it to Tillman. Here's Conchar. They kick it out to Green. And the three off target. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Reed. Prince outside. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Another miss by Prince. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Searching for that first bucket here in the third.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And here's Anderson from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Tillman. He's covered by Anderson. A second chance effort. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Aldama. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 4 on the clock. They kick it out to Green. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Here's Noel. And they get it back. Here's McLaughlin to the paint. Here's Reed. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Outside, Jones. To the middle. It's up a 3. You can't get that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. 3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. Down low, here's Reed, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's Conchar. That 3 off the mark. Here's Noel. Here's Reed, and he goes in for the dunk.
And they're behind right now, but you can't pin the blame on this guy. No, he's got to get some more help from somebody on his team. Help him. Help that man.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digit. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in at the 2. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Morant passes to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. It's Morant with the drive. And a wide open look for Payne. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Edwards, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Bane inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
They get it back, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Out to Brooks. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Right side, Bane. Brooks outside. Just 3 to shoot. And then Morant slams it in.
Showing off that verb. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Outside, Russell. The pass to Edwards. Out to Russell. Back to Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Memphis. No good on the second free throw. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. At one point, they led by 16. Edwards passes to Gobert. Sweet move. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Morant against Russell. Brooks right side. Back to Jackson. Shoots the 3. And Adams kicks to Bane. Morant reaches to Adams. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. I mean, he's able to get all over that shot.
Here's Russell. Another shot. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Russell against Morant. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And Memphis turns it over again. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Outside, Towns. He feeds it to McDaniels. Clock at 4. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. It's tipped. Towns with the steal. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. And here's Morant to the paint. Here's Adams. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Steven Adams.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gobert. Off target from outside. Morant dishes to Adams. From deep three-point range. That shot missing. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.